sauce. I'm trying to get the lighting because I got the lighting just the way I want it, right? This is as natural as it get. So try to keep it, but I got this like sunbeam that I'm trying to like utilize without getting hit in the face too hard with it. But it's just right. But the lighting is a little bit different. Like if I get real close, boom, it's kind of different, right? Boom. Okay. So I'm gonna put the see if I can put the topic in there for you. Uh, any of the top fans, if anybody in there, please throw an emote or throw your name out there. Say hello. Let me start a question on here. Let's see here. I'm trying to see what this plus button there. Start a poll, start a Q&A. Okay, we got a Q&A. Let's see what the chat. So I'm asking a question here. Well, I'm messing with the Q&A thing. Okay. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put the what is this? Trying to type in something. Let me see that. I know they had a way in there before. I remember the guardian preference. That's the share button. Top messages. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to put the question. I got my question already set up. Thought you can type it in. There it is. Now I got it. Boom. I got it now. That's crazy. Boom. All right. Well, I'm gonna write it in anyway. I copied and pasted it, but it's not on there. Strangely, it's not on there. It didn't work. So I'm gonna type it in there. All right. Have you volunteered? If you have, what was it you volunteered for? And how did it make you feel? That's my question. I copied and pasted, but it didn't want to work. Boom. All right, start Q&A. Okay, it's in there now. All right. So I took forever on that, right? We're going 5 minutes in for me trying to figure out how to set up. Which how many times I've done this again? Like 1,000 times, right? I mean, how many times? That's a good question. How many times? Ricardo Espinizo, congratulations, and how you doing? So yeah, I went on and put the question in that to ask anybody have they volunteered, because in Recipe of Hope, we talk about the experience and volunteering for a cause. And if you don't know, my name is George from George's Hot Sauce and Barbecue. I am a content creator, and you can find more of my amazing content in my 600 plus digital library that you can hit at the link. You can subscribe with YouTube for free, y'all, and you can get any of my short videos. If you've seen any of my short videos and enjoyed them, please let me know. If you watched them, pick one and we could talk about that. But I'm here to chat with you about the great, amazing experience from volunteering in a homeless kitchen here in Texas. I am currently working on 500. I'm at 458 hours right now. So we're working our way up to 500 hours of volunteer time. And every end of the month, I always like to sit down and talk about the experience of volunteering. And I got a general question of asking you, have you ever volunteered before for any special cause that you have an interest in? And if so, what was it and how did it make you feel? Oh, yeah. So doing my volunteering, recently I got this amazing book, right? I'm going to show you this. This is part of the amazing things about volunteering. So the chef at the kitchen, at the shelter, gave me this book. And that's Jacques Pepin. This is a French cooking book. So I've actually had the opportunity to sit down. Ooh, got the glare. I'll get back there. I had the opportunity to sit down and read this amazing book, and it's got all of the basic techniques of French cooking cuisine. If y'all don't know, I love to do barbecue cooking, traditional soul food. And if you haven't seen my videos, please do check out my videos. And thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. That's if you enjoy my videos, of course. Don't want you subscribing just because, I asked you to. I'd rather find individuals who really enjoy what I do. And I have another topic that I want to have down the road asking, because I did like a whole basic poll on asking why do people follow each other on social media. So that's like a whole new story, what I discovered in that. So stay tuned, it's got some more fun stuff. But definitely doing the volunteer work has elevated my cooking game to another level. Like I said, getting access and networking with amazing people. I think I explained to y'all before in the Recipe of Hope video from the past 2 months how easy it is, how you're able to connect with so many people in the volunteer culture. There's so many people from different areas. You got people who, once I explained to you before, people who are doing community service, of course. Those individuals have to be there, right? They have to be there. Welcome in, Mary Harper. Glad you to join in. We're going to be having Q&A. I hope you can hear me very well. I'm in a coffee shop, and you might hear a little noise in the background, but this is my favorite little coffee shop I like to do my live streams at. I have the question at top. Have you ever volunteered before, and what was it, and how did it make you feel? Today, the actual live stream is called Recipe of Hope, and I'm discussing about my experience of what I've learned from doing up to almost 500 hours of volunteering in the kitchen for the homeless at a homeless shelter. And I'm, basically, if you've missed it from the last one, please, when you get a chance, check out the other Recipe of Hopes, because I do discuss and talk about everything from the beginning when I was up to 300 hours to now getting close to 500. So this is a continuation of me telling all the amazing experiences that I have. So going in close to 500, one of the biggest benefits that I've experienced here. Number one, I got a cookbook, and I think that's what you probably said. What is it called? So this came from one of the chefs, Jacques Pepin. His name is Jacques Pepin. If y'all don't know who Jacques Pepin is, he's actually one of the mentors of Julia Childs. And this is his cookbook, and it actually shows really awesome techniques. It's really a technique book. So it teaches basic techniques on cutting, a lot of baking recipes, a lot of holiday recipes, a lot of, oh man, it's so much cool stuff in there that'll elevate your game. If you don't know about the George's Hot Sauce brand, what George's Hot Sauce is a brand. We are a movement, and basically we represent the individuals who are into cooking. So we basically represent the home chefs of America. And a lot of my content is fun cooking content, but it's also a great way for me to allow the amazing community folks that we have to share their recipes. So this is a creator space where we talk about our favorite recipes and also sharing techniques on how you do stuff. Oh, thank you for enjoying my Clark Kent. So, Mary Hopper, is this the first time you ever been to this live stream, or you been to others? Please let us know. Yeah. And yeah, if you haven't checked them out, we have other Recipes of Hope episodes as well. We will continue within, this is only a 30-minute live. So we will be continuing to talk more about the experience and what I've been doing for the past 9 months over at Patreon. So if you want to check out any of our content, it is free to join. You can actually go over to our Patreon community and get access to 600 plus of our digital catalogs of content. So if you're chilling at home, drinking coffee, doing whatever, you can check out our podcast. We have over 400, I think 395 pieces of content here in YouTube. But what the benefits of being over at Patreon is that you get access to all my platforms. So not only will you have YouTube content to look at, but you also have Spotify content, Instagram content, TikTok content, if you are into those other platforms. But yeah, going back to discussing the experience that I have after getting close to 500 volunteer hours, is that I've had the great opportunities to actually practice my cooking techniques and prepping techniques while I'm in the kitchen. So they give me, it's an open field. I always say it's an open field to go in and just practice. What I mean by that is, you can, let's say, for instance, onions, simple stuff. Hey, I need y'all to cut onions, right? Well, I mean, then you ask the chef or the cook manager, anybody in there. Oh, good question. Oh, whoa. Whew. Let's see. Grab Haberger. It doesn't sound like a bad name, by the way, but thank you, Vab. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And Mary says hello as well. And I got your question on there on what is my favorite food. In 1 minute, I'll be able to answer that great question as well. I see. Vabob. All right, Vabob. Thank you. Let's see. We have a question on here as well. Have you volunteered before, and what is it, and how did it make you feel? Now, being a top fan and joining our Patreon community on Patreon, which is called Beyond the Kitchen, you have an opportunity to win a fan sticker. So congratulations to both of y'all right now for being the top fans of the live stream. Stay at the top, and you get an opportunity to get some free stuff. So this is one of the cool things about it. Um, but yeah, that's what. Going back to that information about volunteering, like today, I had opportunity to network with other amazing people in the community who are, doing things. One of the major questions that I ask and I talk to people is like, why do we come in and volunteer? What makes you want to come in and volunteer to help people? And I got some really good answers from these individuals. It's more spiritual than anything else, But a lot of folks want to, they want to volunteer to take the time to serve and help others. And that's how I felt going in and doing that as well. I felt that once I started volunteering, I couldn't wait to go back and do it again. I mean, granted, you're standing for 4, maybe 5 hours. You're serving food to people that you don't know. But one of the amazing things that you get from these individuals who are previously homeless, jobless possibly, and these individuals are saying they're saying something to you that makes you feel good. And that's generally what Mary has also said. And thank you for subscribing, by the way. I appreciate that. Mary says thank you. Well, a lot of those folks say the same thing too. They say thank you, and you'd be amazed how that feels when you go out there to help somebody. You can't, granted, we had that conversation and say you can't change people's lives totally, but at least you can apply something to them to make them feel good and have hope. And that is what the recipe of hope is about. Whoa, we're at 402, is that 402 subscribers? Yeah, we're on a mission to get 5. So if anybody enjoys our content, you can check out our shorts. We have a lot of awesome demonstration cooking. Once again, this channel is designated for the home chef folks of America or the world. We love to share recipes. We love to share techniques. I got some great cooking long form videos. If you want to take the time to hang out and watch when you're at home, feel free. We have vodcasts. We have podcasts. We have a whole lot of fun stuff. And if you got any questions about any of the content that I create, I'm loved. This is what we do every month. And this is an open Q&A area to actually talk about all the things that you had to experience, and if you had questions about certain techniques or certain foods we create, this is the space. Yeah, and thank you also for the likes as well. So one of the best benefits that I can say out of networking, not networking, but out of volunteering at a kitchen at the homeless shelter, you do get to meet extraordinary people from all over. And sometimes you might meet somebody in higher places. I think that's one of the big major things that folks need to understand. You would think that a lot of folks might be there for one reason, but you'd be shocked that a lot of people will be there for spiritual purpose, And that person may be somebody that might be a vice president of a company. It might be a manager of a store that you might want to work for, You never know what you run into. So opportunities can come out of being in an environment of like-minded people who want to go out there and help each other. You'd be shocked. And my question again is, have you ever volunteered before, and what was it you volunteered and how did it make you feel? Leave a comment on there if you want to. So I appreciate all those amazing folks, Mary, for coming in and hanging out. Vibave, thank you for subscribing. She is. Got some characters. I tell you that. Got some characters. You gotta love live streaming. Oh, man. So we're going into Christmas, and I'm gonna be definitely. I won't be close to 500, but I'll definitely be reaching pretty close. I figured probably January would be the time that I'll be done, probably. But I like right now the opportunities of working and their volunteering has been really fun. Well, I mean, I'd say it's been really uplifting. It's one of the places that I look forward to going to. Today I prepped eggplant, and that was a really good one right there because, once again, when you explained about the business of operate kitchen operations in a homeless shelter, I mean, everything is all donated, right? So it's donated foods. So you end up getting some donated foods that come in, and like all food safe management and stuff, you got to make sure you do whatever you can with the food you got. So we're working with everything we got in the kitchen. A great example is that we had a huge donations this month of all kind of turkeys. I mean, turkeys, 10-pound turkeys, already cooked turkeys, lunch meat turkey, about 10 hams. I mean, there was like multiple types of hams. There was so much food, it was ridiculous. So much dressing to come out of your ears, enough dressing. A good question, how was your Thanksgiving? And what did you enjoy? Because I think I can tell you I had turkey 3 times out the whole week. I had Thanksgiving from 3 different places. So I've tasted 3 different types of turkeys, 2 different types of hams, multiple mixtures of leftover turkey already. So yeah, if you had something really good for Thanksgiving, please share in the comments. Oh my goodness, I'm turkeyed out. I enjoy the big back burrito, by the way. Man. But yeah, a lot of stuff came in, and today I prepped eggplant. Now, a lot of folks don't like eggplant. If they see it, it's kind of a plain Jane plant, but if anybody in here loves eggplant, please let me know. I've learned to know how to cook fun stuff with eggplant. So today I got to practice dicing eggplant. So I had to make them in little bitty soft cubes. And I know that, I can do a killer eggplant, like a stew base or a soup. I was thinking like a French onion type base soup with eggplants and carrots. I think that's something that can be pretty filling. But anyway, I was practicing my cutting techniques with the French cookbook, so I was able to dice them up. That was fun. Also, we got to make some barbecue sauce. So I got to make barbecue sauce, and I also got to make some gravy. So a lot of extra cool stuff to do. I appreciate those folks that came in. I know that normally we go on at 1 o'clock, but today I had to go on at 3, so that changed up a little bit of time. But I do appreciate the wonderful folks that came in to visit. I appreciate that big time. And I appreciate you for subscribing. In about 7 minutes or so, we're going to be moving over to Patreon to do our Q&A with our tabletop community. So we got the George's Hot Sauce Coffee Mug Club, which you can also join our Discord. I have the Discord link in the community, and I'm also open to chat with everybody in the YouTube community as well. That's our Supreme Clientele community. So just letting y'all know, if you subscribe, the good news is after 1 week of being a subscriber, you have the opportunity to share some of your content in our community. It is an open community. Today we got mac salad, more chicken. I think I've eaten more chicken than ever. It just keeps coming, turkey and chicken, chicken, turkey. Oh well. No worries. We do have a Discord community, by the way. You can join our Discord. I don't keep a link but I can put the link down if you do want one. I'm very specific when it comes to growing our Discord community. So, I always want to make sure that we got individuals, that, are viewers of the George's Hot Sauce brand. That is cool. But also, if you happen to game, you'd like to game and share stuff, and you like to cook, it is a great community to be in. We call it a share community and gaming community all together. You also can share your live streams if you're doing it. We are big supporters of live streams. Don't want to mess my coffee up. But yeah, going back to the question that I had with one of the folks, volunteering is a space that's being filled in. It's a void that's being filled in, and everybody never really got an opportunity. I don't know if you ever been around the homeless community, but a lot of folks see, like, you can picture somebody on the intersection, and that person's sitting there with a sign in their hand asking for money. And you're sitting there like, get a job, going off and judging them automatically, but you may not know what's going on in their world, So the ideal of judging people is crazy, but if you go in there in that shelter, you can see everybody's troubles and struggles. And yes, it does take. You do got to advocate for yourself to actually get out of the situation. But some of those folks may take longer than normal. And you just have to be in that situation. You got to have extreme patience. Got coffee hiccups. But one thing that I noticed that folks are very happy about is that when we're in that line serving the community of the homeless, they're very thankful, they're very appreciative, and when you get off that line, you feel like you've done God's duty. You just have that feeling because, and to me that feeling is more fulfilling than money in the pocket itself. But it's only 3 to 4 hours, so you only dedicate 3 to 4 hours. So there you have it, You'd be surprised if you are meeting and chatting with people and working with other members, especially with other folks who have a fondness of liking to work in the kitchen. You'll be shocked that this network of amazing people are there. And you never know what opportunities you might come up with when you are in the right place at the right time. But their support is very strong for everybody that has a love for food. And we also have love to feeding the community and hopefully someday the world. So when I get done with the situation, I know I will be back. I will be back. So I urge y'all to find something out there that you can dedicate your time to serve and help. You'd be shocked how the medication, the mental health medication out of that is tremendous. There are folks in there who volunteer who literally say, I had a bad day at work until I came here and now I feel better, which means I'm thinking about all the bad stuff and things I'm going through, but when I come here to this place and I see people are going through a lot harder than I am, I need to be more appreciative of where I'm at and what I'm doing. That's what I actually read from individuals. They come to the shelter and they like, my day was bad, but this is a bad day for a lot of people. So I need to humble myself a little bit and just let that day go. Just let it go. It's going to be brighter days. All right, I'm going to be letting y'all go, and I'm moving on to over to Patreon. If you haven't, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. and be heading over to Patreon where you can join for free. And check out our tabletop Q&A. Take it easy.